Assalamu alaikum. I hope you are finding this video helpful as you prepare for your exams. Understanding direct and inverse proportionality is crucial, and I have made sure to cover everything you need to know in this full course. So please subscribe. Assalamu alaikum and welcome to Hybrid Earth. So today we gonna learn for each of the following equations state the two variables that are directly proportional to each other and explain your answer. Part 1, that is y is equal to 5 times x cubed. So its solutions will be like when two variables are directly proportional to each other, it means that y increases or decreases, x changes in such a way that the ratio y by x remains constant, and we usually denote this constant with k. So I can write it as y by x is equal to k. Furthermore, this implies that y is equal to, and also multiplying k with x and x on this side as well, so this will cancel with each other and we will come up with y is equal to k times x. So this is when y and x are directly proportional. So here we can call this k is the constant of proportionality. In other words, it means that x changes, y changes in the same ratio. Remember, every subscription counts and motivates me to keep bringing you the best educational content. So hit that subscribe button and let's conquer these exams together. Now we have to analyze this y is equal to 5 times x. So this is the real question and I need you to bear this concept in mind, and let's do this. Here x and y are connected to each other through this equation, that is y is equal to 5 times x cubed. So in this equation y is related to x cubed, not only to x as in this one, in the given one. Okay, so if you see carefully, we can write this equation as y is equal to 5 times x cubed. Here the constant k is 5, okay, but instead of multiplying k with x as in this one, we are multiplying k, our constant, with x cubed. So if we ask that is y directly proportional to x as in this case, for y to be directly proportional to x, the equation must be of the form this one. However, this y is equal to 5 times x cubed does not fit this form because it involves x cubed, not just x. Then we have a question: what is y directly proportional to? To answer this, I would say that y is directly proportional to x cubed because we can rewrite this equation y is equal to 5 times x cubed. This shows a direct proportionality between y and x cubed with a constant of proportionality k is equal to 5 as for this one. So, and furthermore, I can also do this in another way if I just substitute this x cubed with capital X. So I will come up that y is equal to 5 times x. So now you can clearly see that this y is equal to 5 times capital X is equivalent to this direct proportional statement. So and this capital X is actually equal to this x cubed. So in simple, I would say that this y is directly proportional to x cubed. And writing this x on this side is dividing x cube on this side, and on this side we will leave it with this, and I can call this 5 as a constant, and I can also put it is equal to k. So now you can easily see that this satisfies our first statement of this equation. As x increases, x cube is also increases. Since y is equal to 5 times of x cube, y is directly proportional to x cube. Therefore, y in this equation y is not directly proportional to x, but is directly proportional to x cubed. In summary, y changes with x cubed, not with x. Fine. If you found this video helpful and want to ace your exam with more helpful contents like this, please consider subscribing to my channel. By subscribing, you will be first to know when I upload new lessons, tips and exam strategies. Plus, it supports the channel, allowing me to create even more quality content just for you. Now, in a same way, this y is equal to square root of x, I can also solve this in that manner. Like if I have to write it, let me write it a y is equal to 1 times x square root. Now to express it in that form y by x is equal to k, all I need is just to isolate this constant. In order to do so, I will x cube square root of x and here. So here it will cancel with each other and we will come up with y is equal to square root of x is equal to 1. Now, if you look at this one, this equation is of the form this y by x is equal to k, where here k is equal to 1 in this way. So here we can say that y and square root x are the two variables which are directly proportional to each other. So these two are the variables. I hope you would have a firm concept of this thing. Now see you in next lectures. Good luck with your studies and don't forget to check out the full course on direct and inverse proportionality and the playlist. You have got this.